Ladies and gentlemen, you are watching the English news of Binh Phuoc, radio, television station and newspaper. I'm Binh Phuoc with the latest news for today. Binh Phuoc works to help people enjoy development achievements. Outstanding songs about Binh Phuoc to be awarded. Camera trap serves as a useful tool in wildlife conservation. Vietnam achieved first successful trachea transplant. Ladies and gentlemen, ensuring socio-economic development, promoting the people's right to self-governance, and effectively implementing social welfare policy and sustainable poverty reduction as key talk outlined by the Binh Phuoc Provincial People Committee in Plans 245 as part of the implementation of Government Resolution 94 in 2024.
The plan affirms that all activities of state agencies, cadres, civil servants, and public employees must serve the people, taking the people's prosperity and happiness as the goal to strive for and the measures of work effectiveness. It also calls for promptly resolving issues directly related to people's lives and effectively implementing ethnic policies, religious and belief policies. Highlighting socio-economic development, the plan emphasizes the effective implementation of social security policies and sustainable poverty reduction through national target programs, particularly for ethnic minorities, mountainous, border and island areas facing difficult economic conditions, and vulnerable groups in society. Appropriate policies should be designed to enable people to engage in socio-economic development and enjoy the development achievements. Paying attention to the development of ethnic minorities areas, the plan underlines the need to ensure equality, solidarity, mutual support, and promote internal strength for development. It also emphasizes the importance of cultural identity and the unique characteristics of each ethnic group in building and implementing ethnic policies, as well as the need to perfect the organizational apparatus and consolidate a team of cadres, civil servants, and public employees who are ethnic minorities.
After two preliminary and final rounds, 6 outstanding songs about Binh Phuoc province will be awarded at a recent contest deemed Binh Phuoc Love of Lands and Love of People.
The contest is open to professional and non-professional musicians and artists, as well as Vietnamese citizens living, working, and studying in and outside the country, and foreigners living, working, and studying in Binh Phuoc and Vietnam in general. The awarded works will be those that effectively introduce and promote the image of the land, people, natural beauty, and culture of local ethnic communities. That should also reflect the provincial tradition of heroic struggle, humanity, solidarity, creativity, and diligence in labor production and homeland construction. The contest aims to praise the achievements that Binh Phuoc has accomplished in all fields, especially since the province's re-establishment in 1979, as well as the potentials and strengths of the locality. The work should also convey the love between couples, love for the people, and love for the homeland of Binh Phuoc. The awards will include 1 A prize, 1 B prize, 1 C prize, and 3 consolation prizes.
Buyamap National Park in Binh Phuoc Province is home to many rare and endangered animals that require urgent preservation. To effectively investigate and monitor animals in the forest, especially rare and endangered species, the park has recently applied automated photography technologies based on demos and motion sensor, also known as camera trap.
With camera traps, when there's a thermal or motion sensor triggered by wild animals, the device will automatically take photos or record their movements without disturbing their lives. The camera traps could also help capture many beautiful and unique images of wild nature that are normally difficult to observe and record. Buyamap National Park is home to over 830 animal species, of which 61 are endangered, rare, and threatened with extinction. Thanks to camera traps, the park's officers and employees have recorded positive results in accessing the local biodiversity.
Ladies and gentlemen, a delegation led by Vice Chairman National Assembly Nguyễn Khắc Định pays a walking visit to Malaysia and Brunei from August the 6th to the 11th. Let's see more in the report.
On the afternoon of August 9th, a Vietnamese National Assembly delegation led by Vice Chairman Nguyễn Khắc Định held talks with the Speaker of Malaysia's House of Representatives, Johari bin Abdul, and earlier that day with the Deputy Speaker of the Senate, Nur Jazlan bin Tan Sri Mohammed. Both Malaysian leaders praised the delegation's visit, emphasizing its role in enhancing bilateral ties and parliamentary cooperation. They proposed strengthening relations through networks connecting businesses, entrepreneurs, and young citizens, as well as exploring an integrated supply chain for semiconductor and high-tech industries. Vice Chairman Nguyễn Khắc Định highlighted that the visit, ahead of the 10th anniversary of the strategic partnership in 2025, aims to deepen practical cooperation between the two countries and their parliaments. During the visit from August 6th to 9th, the delegation also met with Deputy Prime Minister Haji Fadillah bin Haji Yusof and visited Putrajaya and the Selangor State Legislative Assembly. The delegation will continue their work in Brunei from August 9th to 11th.
The cremated ash of Mer Ratner, a left-wing and anti-war U.S. activist and a friend of Vietnam, has left New York for Vietnam. Her cremated ash will be sculptured on the Đồ Sơn Seas in northern city of Hải Phòng on August the 10th.
Mer Evelyn Ratner was born into a Jewish American family in New York City in 1956. At the age of 13, she actively took part in the anti-war movement and showed her support for the National Front for the Liberation of South Vietnam. After reunification of Vietnam in 1975, with a stronger love for Vietnam, Ratner campaigned for the normalization of the Vietnam-U.S. relations and supported many international activities of Vietnam. Notably, she worked tirelessly to support Vietnamese victims of Agent Orange. Ratner was awarded many orders, insignias in recognition of her enormous contributions to Vietnam. She passed away in a traffic accident in New York on February 5th evening. Vietnamese leaders and people always bear in their mind Ratner's love for the country, her second homeland, and her devotion to the struggle for the nation's independence, reunification, development, and international integration. The country is waiting to welcome Ratner home.
Doctor at Việt Đức Friendship Hospital has successfully performed a groundbreaking surgery, transplanting a trachea segment from a brain-dead donor and reconstructing an esophageal structure for a patient from Thanh Hóa province.
In July 2022, this 25-year-old man was diagnosed with multiple injuries after a traffic accident. He required intensive care, including a tracheostomy to facilitate breathing. Given the patient's complex injuries, Viet Duc Hospital's multidisciplinary team agreed on a two-stage surgical plan. The first stage involved resection and reconstruction of the cervical esophagus stricture, while the second stage focused on reconstructing the larynx and transplanting a tracheal segment from a brain-dead donor. 1 month after discharge, the patient showed significant improvement. The case is among the rare trachea transplants combined with esophageal reconstruction surgeries globally and represents the first successful implementation of such a procedure in Vietnam. Trachea transplant surgery remains a challenge globally, with few short-term success reports. This groundbreaking procedure at the hospital represents a promising development for future complex surgeries and the advancement of the country's healthcare capabilities.
And that also wraps up our bulletin today. Thank you for tuning in and goodbye for now.